Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the latest episode of Enter Crypto, where every single day I keep you informed and fully up to date on all things crypto. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe, and click on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. So today we're going to be talking about Cointelegraph's article. It's from their Future of Money section, and it's titled Crypto Will Transcend International Currencies. And this is according to Larry Fink, the Blackrock CEO. As always, guys, we'll read through the article quickly and then we'll comment after. So Larry Fink states that global investors are increasingly eager to add crypto assets to their portfolios. Blackrock CEO Larry Fink has delivered fresh remarks supporting cryptocurrency's role in democratizing investing worldwide, pointing to growing interest among the company's clients in digital assets. More and more of our global investors are asking us about crypto, Fink said during an interview with CNBC's Squawk on the Street on July the 14th. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager with over $8 trillion in assets spanning all types of investment products. In Fink's view, cryptocurrencies have a differentiating value versus other asset classes in helping diversify portfolios. It's so international, it's going to transcend any one currency, noted the executive. Despite Fink's pro-crypto remarks during the interview, he declined to comment on BlackRock's application for a spot Bitcoin ETF in the US, as the filing is still pending with the SEC. We're working with our regulators because in any new market, if BlackRock's name is going to be on it, we're going to make sure that it's safe and sound and protected, Fink added. Several applications to list a Bitcoin ETF on the spot market have been rejected by the SEC in past years. However, BlackRock's filing has sparked renewed hopes of imminent approval, given the asset manager's overwhelming success in getting ETFs approved. According to Bloomberg Intelligence's Eric Balchunas and James Seyfarth, BlackRock has filed for 550 ETF applications and has only been rejected once. We believe we have a responsibility to democratize investing. We've done a great job, and the role of ETFs in the world is transforming investing, and we're only at the beginning of that, Fink stated in the interview. BlackRock's application has been followed by several refilings for similar ETF products in the US, and asset managers in line for a green light include Fidelity, Bitwise, 21 Shares, WisdomTree, and Invesco, among others. While American money managers wait for the SEC's decision, Europe's first spot Bitcoin ETF is set to debut later this year by London-based firm Jacoby Asset Management. The product was scheduled to launch in 2022 but was postponed due to the bear market, according to Jacoby, and the demand has been gradually shifting since last year. So for anyone who doesn't know who Larry Fink is, in the financial world, on the legacy TradFi world, he is one of the, if not the biggest, he's a big boy. BlackRock, as the article said, is literally the largest. They have more assets under management than any other company in the entire world. So, this is how big we're talking. They are number one. $8 trillion in assets is just, a ridiculous number. I think that number is very difficult for a person to actually understand, how much money is involved, that these guys, and they carry a lot of weight. So when he says he wants to open an ETF, that's not the same as me starting up a company, a financial company, and wanting to start a Bitcoin ETF. He carries a lot of political weight, although he would not admit it. And so if he wants to get something done, he has certainly enough influence, enough money behind him to get it done. And now I believe that the SEC would normally just reject the ETF if it's not successful, and that's what's happened in the past. But with this one, what I already know of, because I've read it somewhere, and if I can find it, I'll put a link as to where I've read it before, but I just can't remember where I've read it. I've read that the SEC have actually pushed back a little bit, but basically told Larry Fink and BlackRock that if they just change something small to it, then it'll be okay, and they'll go ahead with it. They will approve it. Now, this wasn't even sort of confirmed news. This was a bit of a rumor. I think if I remember right, it was on Twitter. But as I say, I'll link it to the description, the show notes below, if I can find out where I've read it. And so since they've started saying that they're going to release this ETF or try to get it approved by the SEC, legally they can't talk about the ETF and they can't talk about their dealings with the SEC. because it can influence the decision, and they don't want to be seen as sort of manipulating or influencing that decision by the SEC at all, so they keep completely silent about it. But what you will hear Larry Fink and Blackrock constantly saying now, anytime they're into, is they are big Bitcoin bulls. You know, they are big, they think crypto is going, you know, parabolic. They think the future is all crypto and all Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin's going to replace the, you know, all the things that I've been saying all the time. They're now saying, because they have a vested interest in this now to pump the price of Bitcoin. They want as much interest in Bitcoin as possible, as much interest in crypto as possible, because they're about to, hopefully in their mind, release an ETF so that people can buy Bitcoin through this ETF. So that's why you'll hear a big narrative change now, and this is actually good for the price of Bitcoin, at least. Whether it's good that you've got big, you know, investment funds, investment companies dominating the crypto world, I don't know if that's good, but the talk around it is all very good, and he has the power and the influence to really persuade governments to make a decision that's in his favour, just because of the size of the business that he runs and that he's in charge of. So a really interesting article, and it does make you think. And let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you think this is good for crypto, if you think it's bad for crypto. I'm a little bit undecided myself. As always, guys, remember everybody to please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Join my team, and I'll keep you updated on all things crypto every day. Smash the like button if you feel you got some value from this video, and I'll see you all in 24 hours time.